and radio. I'm your queen, Tiara C.
DJ Platinum 504.
And I'm DJ Toon.
I'll be in the house, baby.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
You feel me? Google Play and your App Store, exclusively featuring the Lifeline Radio. We are the Pulp at the Lifeline TV on Facebook, Instagram. Y'all already know.
That's TR, the number 8, TOON.
TV and radio.
That Vibe Nation.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, I DJ'd at I went back downtown on Decade and DJ and Sunday.
I ain't do nothing. Bad Boys was cool, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but look, at the end of the day, usually when we do the festivals, it'd be one stage, but I guess it was so many artists that they had watching other artists you knew was coming on for a certain time. You go to a graduation party, it was, it was hot. So I had
kind of hung out after. It was pretty a chill weekend, that's all.
I'm off when it's 5.
Oh, you getting ready, huh?
I am so excited for tonight's controversy. Part 1 and part 2 of the Inside the Lab mix. The song of the... In the meantime, in between...
Let me see. For the Lifeline to prove, we got...
Be back. This is the Lifeline and TV.
The snow on the lil. My whole like dummy in the combo. Like they saying like they really be with me, but they trying to end like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. Trying to feel y'all. When y'all ask that question, I just put down the downers, trying to steal.
Black and my CEO to go DJs Louisiana in the walls, go!
Yeah. Need to get my heart to break them. I locked up 15 years. Came home. The shit that I done seen. Trying to scout all my routes and plays to a different team. On these beats different. They kill us for the same years, dog. They locking up my whole generation. That's why I try to stay away.
Ever see? We out here. Let's go.
Platinum.
Yes, sir. That was Tech with R. I know I listen to the song, and I feel that song. I like it.
Man, you feel me? Shucks.
It was about 3 years ago. I've been following since then. But
You got comments below and let us know what y'all thought about the video.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But give them a round of applause. Not only being official, back that ass up.
I remember when that song came out. The song came on. I don't care what, boy. That's real.
Man, that's song.
Comes from one of them own stroll to that particular song. Oh, baby. When I say, oh, yo.
That ass
they got me feeling old.
For real, that's the same.
He kept the label alive with that song. Without that song, they making that song, Cash Money making that song. So if that's not showing these artists you can make a hit and you can last 25 years in the game off that one hit.
I mean, hell, look at Lauryn Hill. Play with me. We about the same age, baby.
Oh, she about to cut me off. You gotta ask people what they love about Lauryn Hill because that's classics.
Lauryn Hill, baby.
It's classic, so that's a classic.
But you...
Eric Cantrell considered June 11th official Back That Ass Up, and Juvenile is celebrating 25 years of Back That Ass Up and Back That Ass Up 25th anniversary tour.
Let's go.
And to start it off, it's going to be on July 7th.
That's his weekend.
Hey,
so shout out to that.
Talking about.
And the tour dates will be posted on there, so you can see what city he is coming to you to find out when you can go.
Y'all better back that ass, whether it's in the Dome or the Smoothie King, wherever it's gonna be. Caught up. You better cut up like you used to cut up when it came on the box channel 70. You can bring the box today.
Yeah, but so July 7th, New Orleans Juvenile is gonna be.
This is weekend.
It probably is, huh? So more.
Yeah, that's the last day of Essence.
Well, probably so. Disney World. So
Disney?
Yeah, Disney. So Disney has. We gotta give a shout out to Skip and who
Second line.
else? So,
yeah, and then we had some New Orleans artists. There
was that
on the ride and things like that.
Tank and the Bankers.
Tank and the Bankers, baby. Shout out to Tank. I Tinky Winky.
Oh, that's the only people was there?
For the public, but it was just open to, exclusive.
So how I feel to you with that? They couldn't do nothing without New Orleans.
To Princess Tiana and the damn frog.
And she from there? Tiana from.
But check that as well. I love the movie. I love their chemistry. And, of course, I feel like they had soul tie. Let's get into our relationship topics. So, Kel podcast.
That man, his show taking off. His show taking off.
He was on Club Shay Shay, and he was speaking about soul tie he had to say. So we can elaborate on it, because it was so deep. Like, for real. If not...
What you do, when you're having sex with people, you're bonding. within that. That's when people break up, and they might break up with somebody, but that person could still have a hold on you too. You might break up with somebody, but there can be soul ties. You don't know what they're connected to as well. Anybody you've ever laid down with, I want you to say, take my spirit out of that. You take all that to different relationships, and you take that wherever you go. You have a homie here, and you see the difference within them. It could be the spiritual.
Man, everything that he said, I agree with. And I can attest to.
That's why.
And I agree 100%. And I also know that you do have to be careful with who you lay with. Now, when you're young, you don't know all that. It's just sex, relationship. And it was really soul ties, because when I tell you I could not shake this person, I couldn't shake this person until I literally had to dig deep inside and be like, oh, this is what a soul tie is. Or disagree.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree, and I told you why. Why do you agree?
Well, I agree with my baby mama, one of my kids' mama. It's like, I couldn't stop messing with this girl worth a dime. Like,
it's hard to leave it alone.
Yeah, because you got to understand we got a child together. So by us having a child together, it's like, you got to still be around the child. You got to get this child. You got to
strong soul tie.
Because I was messing with her since I was 18. So you got to understand, I'm 30.
Okay.
So it's just like it was a toxic soul tie. So I like...
At that point, you ain't never know what you had until after the fact, when they walk out your life, and then you realize, like, damn, I fucked. You really wouldn't bring no pain, no mind to it. You know what I'm saying? And when they left, it really opened your eyes. Like, damn, I done fucked up. I gotta try to get this person back. So now you fighting because you felt like that person was for you, and you wasn't really realizing that till after the fact when they left. Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I'm gonna switch it over to GW. You ever had a soul tie?
I had a past relationship where I done tried to block this man so many times, and he show up in my dreams type thing. So soul tie is really real, and y'all really got to be careful who y'all laying down with, and really get rid of those things. And I did read an article about it recently, what it was every time. So y'all be careful, and y'all pray that off of you. I know I'd be like, God, please disconnect me from this person. You know what I'm saying? And it work out. So.
Well, let me tell y'all about mine. Y'all ready for this? Because I know y'all always shocked. Y'all always shocked about.
Hey, get y'all seatbelt and buckle that drink.
It be beneficial, right?
You gonna make me start sweating?
Nah. So I had a soul tie, and when I know on previous shows we didn't talk about sex, and I'm talking about tantric sex, and we levitating and we're floating and shit like that. Like the stuff is real. Sex is really a spiritual thing. And for me and for us, it was a stronghold. It was a soul tie, and it was also a stronghold to the point where when we broke up, I know for me, probably not for that other person, but for me, I want to say it took at least 2.5 years to touch this person's presence, just the very breath that this person breathed or breathe or whatever the word is. And now stay with me, y'all, because this is actually my first time actually coming out like 100% about this.
Take your time. Take your time. Let's take your time.
And when breakup situation, it messed with my health. It messed with my social behavior. It messed with my job. Like everything. It's like even seeing this person with somebody else and just having just that thought. Be like, oh, let me pick up the phone, because this person's the only one who actually understand me, who got me and stuff like that. But when you're going through the 5 stages of depression, of grief, when I got to the stage where I'm coming to accept it, I had to be Jesus.
You got it.
Understand that this was a soul tie. This was a spirit. This was something that I had to get rid of, and I actually had to denounce it. Like Kel was saying, you had to say, get rid of it, take this away from me. I really had to denounce that spirit, because even though our souls were tied, we were unequally yoked.
Right.
And that's like GW said, you really have to pray that stuff off of you. I don't care what religion you are. whoever you pray.
Struggling to this day, huh?
Baby, I would have still been struggling to this day. But at the same time, I do appreciate and I do thank God for that experience because I know how it feels to be loved. I know how it feels to be wanted. I know my worth. I know how I want to be treated. I know what to look out for. I know the red flags. I know how not to ignore the red flags. You know?
Yeah.
So
I believe that too. I believe people are brought into your life for a reason. It could be for the
Yes.
good or it could be in front of you at that moment. It's something you have to learn and cherish through the good or the bad. So I learned that as I grew older too. So I get what you're saying from it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So-
it's really like everybody out there, like y'all, sex is not a physical thing at all. It's spiritual, and it's true. I remember coming up in middle school with sex education and stuff like that, and it was like, well, if you have sex with one person, you didn't have sex with X amount of people, and then they had a little spider graph or whatever you want to call it, and they showed us how. Well, when you have sex with this person, if they didn't have sex with 3 people, you didn't have sex with this person and those 3 people, and like that is real. It's really real and it's really true. So, like Cal said, be careful with who you lay with. I know it may be fun. Characters attach themselves to you as well. The characteristics of this person, the characteristics of that person, the person that they slept with is now imported into you. You know, so y'all out there, if y'all ever had a soul tie situation that was mirroring either one of us here, go ahead on and drop it into the comments below. Drop it into the comments below. We're going to read it. We're going to interact with it. Share your story so you can help other people, baby. But in the meantime, in between time, baby, we're going to get into the song of the day. Toon, what you got for me, baby?
We got Queen Queasy featuring Dino By The Way with Pony remix.
Pony?
Pony, like genuine pony.
Jump on it.
And you know they be having hits too, boy.
We break records.
What's up, Fred? Dino By The Way, bitch, you know that.
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner. Someone who knows how to ride without even falling low. Gotta be compatible. Takes me to my limit.
He at home with that good dick.
Waiting.
Dino By The Way, bitch, you know that.
Pull up, man.
Jump on it. I'ma jump on that dick. Ride it from the back while I do a full split. Cause I'm nasty. Just bouncing on that dick. Pussy stay wet, you don't gotta use stick. Fucking baby mama know I make the whole sick. Shaped like a stallion, I'ma ride that stick. This not a pony, bitch, this a horse dick. We be fucking all night, call him Mr. Never Quit. Come on, let's do it. I'ma ride it. Like I'm at home with this good pussy. He keep me, and he like it when I. He said, come on, let's do it. I'ma ride like I'm on a pony. I'm at home with this good pussy. My neck, get my lick back, fat ass he kissed that night. One nigga break me off like a Kit Kat. Stop acting crazy, bitch, stay mad. I'm the only old lady. Pull that nigga down, rock him like I'm a baby. Fuck them other hoes, all they do is share me, bitch.
Let's do it.
Ride that dick.
If you're horny, boy, let's do it. I'ma ride it like I'm on a pony. I'm at home with this wet pussy.
I'm at home with this wet pussy. With this wet pussy. And she like it when
That's not a pony, that's a horse.
bitch. I'ma ride that dick. I'ma ride on a pony. I'ma ride it like I'm on a pony.
That's not a pony, that's a horse.
Bitch.
Dino By The Way.
Whoa. Welcome back to the Liveline TV and radio, baby. I'm the Queen Tiara Steve.
And DJ Toon.
Man, we just left y'all with the song of the day. It was Queen Queasy featuring Dino By The Way with Pony remix, man. Look, y'all already know I like it. Like, man, look. Anybody sample that pony? My pony. Let's do it.
Come on.
Ride it. My pony.
Yeah, what?
My saddle.
Come on.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Coming. Jump on it.
That old thing gonna come back. She better stop. That old thing about to come back.
Nasty, baby.
Shout out Queasy, man. She be coming back with hits to hits, man.
Man, come on now. Come on.
Oh, we done had about 3 songs from Queasy.
Man, yeah, man. Real quick, man, don't forget to download the NOT app on your App Store, your Google Play. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Liveline 504, Facebook TLLTV, Instagram the Liveline 504, YouTube the Liveline, X formerly Twitter at the Liveline, and TikTok the Liveline. You feel me, baby?
Come on.
In the meantime, in between time, man, we got some controversies coming up and stuff like that. We're going to switch it over to GW with the Vitals.
It's your girl GW, and I'm here with the Vitals up here about these city council members getting arrested and removed from the proceedings of the meeting or whatever. So despite being asked to leave, they refused, leading to their arrest for causing disturbances. Brian Cole was booked for disturbing the peace, battery of a police officer, and resisting arrest. Radell Cole was booked for disrupting the peace, superficial criminal damage to property, simple battery of a police officer, and 2 counts of resisting arrest. And for y'all,
What's up?
why they up in there beating up on police officers? Y'all supposed to be city council members. What y'all feel about that?
But when I saw that video, it was an outburst before the council, and we had whatever. But I know he is. Man,
What he do? What you talking about? What he do?
He beat.
By the time I found out officially who you was talking about before I said the wrong thing.
I couldn't have going on with
Keith
Keith
Carroll.
Carroll or
yeah.
whatever like that. But I know when I saw the video, you know, he was just cussing. That's all he do is cuss people out.
Wow.
Just cussing.
Who, Byron?
Byron, yeah. But
Yeah.
I do know he does, stand up for the community and stuff
He
like
stand
that.
up for the city.
Yeah, he does.
That from what I was told that his mama was an activist. So
Yeah.
he's trying to take his mama's spot, but they're saying that he going the wrong way about doing certain shit.
I mean, sometimes he can get a bit out of hand. I guess, if he's taking the Malcolm X method or the Martin Luther King method. But I mean, he's really real.
Facts.
He's really real. But I do believe you have to play a certain part, but not necessarily play a certain part. You have to know how to conduct yourself and know how to get with somebody respectfully, if that makes sense. So let me give you an example. So as a child, my parents, they didn't play that talking back to adult thing. If another adult feel like they trying to play you, come tell us, which was the parents, and we'll take care of it. But they also taught us how to stand up for ourselves against an adult respectfully, but at the same time, you still giving them what they need to, you need to give them. And at the same time, they be like, well, damn, that little girl just told me to hell off. I think there's certain ways that you could do it except for, latching out and cussing and stuff like that. Because at this point, you talking at these people. These people ain't listening because you raising your voice or you're cussing. So once you start cussing and raising your voice, what people do just naturally as human beings, I don't know who this nigga think he's talking to. We shut down. We ain't trying to hear nothing you trying to say. You feel me? I just feel like there's ways around doing certain type of things, whether you feel played or not, because at the end of the day, city council got the upper hand on your partner. They got the power. And that's what I teach my middle school students who dance and twirl for me. I'm going to teach you how to say what you have to say respectfully and how to deal with these teachers, even though they playing you 9 times out of 10. They do be playing with them. They come at, some teachers come at kids disrespectfully, especially middle schoolers. And what middle schoolers gonna do? They gonna buck against you. It's the way that you do that. And then what you need to do is come and tell me what happened. Then I will go to that teacher to see what happened. And I'm gonna say what I have to say. We're gonna do what we have to do. Point blank. Period. It's over. Now back to this Byron Cole situation. I think he should have took some type of approach like that, because like I said, at the end of the day, city council got the power. Not saying that you have to bow down, not saying that you have to get walked all over, from them, but get your point across where they can listen to you. Even though you frustrated, get your point across where they'll listen to you. You know, even if they don't agree with you, get your point across in a manner where they will actually listen to you, even though they may tell you no in front of your face. When they go back in them chambers or go wherever they went, they gonna think about what you say.
Man, such and such probably was right. You know what I'm saying? The input he gave, we probably need to take heed of that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said, they coming out outbursts and stuff like that. They gonna hear what you said. Now I almost want to listen to what they talking about.
Right.
What I didn't like too when they put his wife in handcuffs. That's what I didn't care for. Like how
they handled her wrong.
Like how she walked out. She just walking. I'm walking out, making sure my husband good, and y'all put her for what? She just saying she in outburst. She was walking out the courtroom, and how the police handled her. And the killer part, the first who was on the camera. They were making Mario P was making fun of him.
Well, she was outbursting as well, but I do agree with you. They shouldn't have handled her.
They should have had a woman
like that.
They should have had a woman police.
Not necessarily that. They shouldn't handle her like that. There's CPI training and those type of trainings for a reason.
Tell them I don't know what it is.
So CPI training is like a crisis preventive something, but basically it's different techniques that you can safely restrain a person or safely hold a person without hurting them, hurting yourself and hurting them and hurting the people around you. Now, we probably all been through it when a police handle us physically in the wrong manner. Like long as she wasn't swinging no hands and stuff like that, long as she wasn't hostile, he shouldn't have touched her. He should have just escorted her out. Well, you gotta go. So the point to where I feel like she was arrested is when he touched her and she turned around and was like, get off of me. I don't think and I believe she did not hit that officer on purpose. She had a notebook in her hand and she was like, get off of me, and she turned around and he just so happened to get hit.
Right there, right?
To get hit. You should not touch nobody without their permission. If you're gonna escort her. You don't have to use excessive force like that. And I feel like that's the gap between law enforcement and civilians. We're people too. Don't put your hands on us. All you have to do is, sir, ma'am, move over there. Sir, ma'am, move over there. If they're being defiant, do what you gotta do.
I need something fiddle with. That's my AD.
And they must have had excessive force on Byron Cole because he came out there screaming ouch and stuff and
he
grabbed
was
my
like,
diamonds and stuff.
Grab my diamonds.
Hey, son, they gave that little key 8 off of that. I knew that was ammunition for Keith Carroll, though. Cause bad enough, Byron can't catch a break with Keith. You know what I'm saying? You know, that little issue they had going on with the little house situation. Now he got the court situation, so now he heard that little situation, so I already knew he was talking about that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. That's mean, bro.
And
that's
I
mean.
believe he could go out the window and vice versa. You touch a woman's husband, all that stuff go out the window. Especially if y'all didn't do anything wrong. All that go out the window, fam. You know,
that's crazy. They
just have to understand what people are, and people don't react on premeditation. Like, okay, if he get arrested and they start doing this, I'm gonna do that. No, you're not. You could prepare for any moment, but you don't know how you're going to react until you are in that moment.
That's like a little bit of somebody else who got caught in the moment on something too.
Well, with that being said, baby, look, we got some stuff on Sexy Red. GW with the vinyls, baby. You got something on that?
We got a video.
They got a video?
You got a video of the Sexy Red altercation.
Ooh, let's roll that.
Let's watch it go down, y'all.
Ooh. So y'all in for something with that Sexy Red. With that Sexy Red, man. My your nookie pink, your booty hole brown.
I got that on.
Shoe, listen.
Boom.
The airport. She had an altercation in the airport.
Is that my first time seeing an artist really have an altercation in the airport like she had?
Man, this is the first time, like this decade, this era that's going on right now, it's ridiculous because never in the history of my almost 34 years of living have I seen this stuff from artists. Not saying that artists before social media wasn't hostile and didn't do all these messed up things. I'm just saying. You can't walk around here because you X, Y, and Z and believe and figure you could do X, Y, and Z. just whenever you want to, and you cannot, because at the end of the day, you are not above the law.
These artists have been cutting up for the last 6 months.
Man, look, not last 6 months, last couple of years.
Yeah.
This has been an era.
It started with
ERA.
69 when he
Man,
ran
look,
it.
This era ERA is turning into an error. ERROR. Wrong. Yes, the teacher and me came up. Boop, boop, boop.
Do you think this the worst ever out of all artists? Like out
Yep.
of all years,
Out of all artists,
Yeah.
out of all artists, yes. What about you, G-Dub? What you feel about that? How you feel?
I feel like you should be cutting up, acting the fool in the airport. You're supposed to be civilized and you're supposed to be waiting on your flight, not acting the fool. Especially if you're an artist. You got to take pride in that. You can't be
to the
out here
public
acting
eye.
the fool in the airport. Come on, man.
Man.
We got the footage. We got the footage. See?
All right,
the
y'all. We
footage.
got the
Toon.
footage, man. Roll that beautiful beam footage. There you go. Woo. Man, look.
Look,
Look
she
at it.
right there with the
She
pole.
got the
Look,
pole.
That's her right there.
She grabbed the,
The
pole.
pole.
Well, at least we
She
know.
fell.
At least we know what she know how to work the pole.
You already know which one's her because she
And
always
handle
wear
the
the bonnet.
pole.
So you know that's her.
She not to handle the pole and the pole.
She got the red hair. Of course you know it's
I
her.
don't know red hair, but it's a bonnet.
That was
No,
a
it's still the
bonnet.
red hair.
That's a bonnet.
Oh, that's
That
the
was
bonnet?
bonnet.
Yeah, man,
That's a
she
bonnet.
always dressed like she pregnant.
Man, look, she came out under the man.
Then she walk off like,
That
ain't nothing
better
going on.
have been her man. That better have been her man. Look at it.
Then she walked off like nothing went on.
You can take a motherfucker out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the
without
motherfucker,
them.
boy.
All the calamity in the world.
For real.
Look at that. Look at that.
But at the end of the day, bro, like, you famous, man. You know what I'm saying? You got fans, you got tours, you got places you got to be. Now you probably on a no-flight, you know what I'm saying, thing. So you messing your own money up at
But
the
you
end
know
of
what
the
the
day.
messed up part about it is? That's just another black person who makes it harder for us black people. Now, white people have their stuff too. Asian people have their stuff too, but it is not publicized as much as
Black people.
black people. Yes, okay, I know it's wrong, but at the same time, if you know they publicize black stuff all the time to make us look worse than what we really are, make us look illiterate and look like animals, at least try and conduct yourself in some type of manner. Because what I know for sure that's worked for me with a lot of situations is the law. I'm not a tattletale. I ain't no Karen or nothing like that. But okay, first of all, I got a lot to lose. I have a lot to lose. Second of all, if you're not gonna do it willingly, I'm gonna make the white man make you do it.
It's not even that.
You sexy red, baby. Pull out losses. Whatever happened there, man, sue them, sick them. Whatever you gotta do. Go on the listen. Ain't nothing wrong with that's the adult thing to do. Ain't nothing wrong with putting out a little lawsuit, sticking a law on them. Cause once somebody gets served with papers, they start shaking in their boots. I don't care how powerful you are or how bold you think you are. When you serve with them papers, you start to go biting your nail. Oh man, what we gonna do about this now? Now you gotta figure out what to do about this and stuff like that.
That's why I ain't really worried about that clip though, to be honest. That's not even a full clip. You don't never know what happened behind it, but how they was handling or mistreating them for her to even react like that, to pick up a pole at that point, to do something
Yeah.
I should really react like that. And at the end of the day, I feel like her people should have handled that way more better, like you were saying. Look, black, don't do that.
Yeah, it's in her budget. Cause I feel like if she had bodyguards, that wouldn't have even happened. She would have whatever happened.
It's being leaked. How it got leaks? Cause that came off the airport camera. That ain't come off. That came from the airport
Well,
camera.
that's the airport. Shoot.
So my
People
leaked that.
think towards whoever leaked it or the airline or the airport. But as far as somebody working in it, like, oh, that's sexy red, man, look what's going on. You got something to say on this matter? You don't have nothing to say on that one?
Nah.
All right, man. Well, let's get it.
Inside the lab mix part 1, we got Jay Arson with Eyes on Me. Girls off Josephine. Young, I don't eat Fruit Loops, no Frosted Flakes.
Man, look, you gotta get on them
Man.
Walmart.
All right, I'm gonna go try 'em.
You gotta go to the hood though.
I'm a good looking rapper, babe. I ain't gotta lie, I ain't gotta stunt. I only met him cause his girlfriend was my big. No Lil Bow, me a new weave. Let me hold a couple G's, boy, please.
Hey, I say I changed for you, girl. I don't bust a brain for you, girl. That boy lame, running game, just trying to use you. I'm way missing. Focus on before I let a nigga take me, I'ma let my letter blue. Before I let you chirp, bitch, I been by my people.
Queen Tiara C.
DJ Platinum.
Hurricane season is upon. Still before summer, it was hot, isn't it? So in the event,
Yes.
so if it's going
It's probably like,
Plano, Texas, not right outside of.
I say Dallas too then.
Yeah,
I know it's gonna be.
love Dallas. I know for me, it's yeah, I'm flying. So shout out, baby. Lou didn't go to work for that. We socks that go up and with Skittles, Atlanta.
XT.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to the Vitals with GW.
Was mad because one of the intendant. So as a white man,
So it was a the superintendent is a black superintendent. Daughter's name, and you know how you got a thing like that, baby. She went to shake that man's hand. No, that's fine. I'm gonna start with the men and put up on herself into education in that state. All the time. He pushed that man.
Like she was embarrassed, like on the stick of her forehead of what that talk about this after. I'm on the same thing with Platinum. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? So on graduation, let your daughter enjoy yourself. We'll talk about. They're not really even speaking, did they?
I mean, but
I feel like being attacked or something, a formal event like that, you can even ruin it for yourself.
I agree, and I also agree with Toon. It's to graduate from high school or college or whatever once in a lifetime event, graduation, similar to that, but it was on a bus route, and it was like about 6 of us. I don't care if a student, somebody who is not on staff, and I'm like, get your app. It's so cold in Saucy Santana that
On Instagram,
it's so cold. But what my question is, had work.
All over. Yeah, on the head like you don't know if they bumped each.
I'm always around different types of past cast members. No, it was I don't remember his name right now, but I know he's incarcerated right now. It was a situation similar to this, and I was basically saying how if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Blase, blase. I'm not gonna go get in between that. Okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Say what you want. I'm doing what's best for me, and I'm doing what I to you. That's how you stay.
Nope.
That's it.
I don't got nothing to say at all. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
We didn't have pralines. We didn't have beignet. Your little BJ so-called and Saucy Santana. We get out Disney World. Skip second line with the Inside the Lab mix port from us. Y'all heard it from GW with comments below about Sexy Red, about the outburst, about the shades below. Whatever y'all want to write, whatever you want to type, whatever video. This is the Inside the Lab mix part 2.
B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. For your